Well, George, a massive day for Lochee United on Saturday. How much are you and the players and the officials and the fans looking forward to it?
Yes, David, it's going to be a big day for the club, probably one of the biggest days in the club's history.
And how's the excitement building ahead of the big game?
Yes, everybody seems to be excited, all the committee, the club officials, everything, all the supporters were expecting a big crowd on Saturday for the game. As I say, it's probably one of the biggest games in the club's history and possibly will attract a big crowd for Saturday.
Yeah, how good would it be if your ground was packed for this? That would be amazing to see, wouldn't it?
Oh yes, definitely for the community as well. We're expecting a crowd in the region of 1,500 to 2,000, and possibly maybe more. And there's big interest in the game. Everyone you speak to, obviously going about the town, is interested in the Lochee United game on Saturday. So yes, it'll be a fantastic achievement as well. Should we progress to the final, I'm sure we'll have a good travelling support if we do progress to the final.
Now, of course, you'll be facing Auchinleck with the one goal leader, a dramatic late winner in the first leg. How much of an advantage does that give you, George?
To be fair, it's not really a great advantage, but possibly it would be we're better going into the game 1-0 into the lead. But I feel that the way we've progressed throughout the whole tournament, it's been on obviously the day, how we've played on the day. And to be fair, we'll just do the same on Saturday, what we've done with every other round. We won't change our formation, we won't change our tactics. As I say, we'll just go out and try and win the game and hopefully progress. But Auchinleck, they'll still be the favourites. They are the club that's won the tournament something in the region of 11 times, so they obviously are the favourites for the game.
Yeah, like you say, Auchinleck have got history on their side, if you like. They've won the trophy 11 times. Lochee's record, you've been to one final in the club's history, and you finished runners up. Will that history in the event will that make, how much of a difference will that make to this game?
The way we've progressed throughout the rounds, I don't think there'll be much in the way of history for this game. As I say, it's a one-off game with a great opportunity for the guys to actually get into the cup final and hopefully go on to win it. But the history of the clubs, I don't think it'll matter in this one-off game.
So, what would you say, George, would be the key qualities that your side require to make that final step and make it into the final?
If we can defend the way we defended on Saturday and maybe be more of a threat going forward, I'm sure we can progress into the next round of the trophy. We defended really well on Saturday. We caught them on the break and scored the goal. With 92nd minute we scored the goal. So we're hoping that they're obviously going to come out and try and get a goal back, and that'll open the game up for us and we can catch them on the break again and hopefully score more goals. And that would make we progress into the cup final, certainly.
And just finally, from me, you were mentioning earlier in the interview, George, yeah, there's going to be a big crowd, 1,500, possibly more. How important could they be? I know it's a cliche saying, you know, they could be the 12th man, but how important could a big, noisy Lochee United support be in getting the boys over that finish line?
In previous rounds, we've took through big supports to the away games, and they've obviously been a tremendous voice, and they've helped her tremendously throughout the rounds. So I'm sure with that times maybe 4 or 5 times the amount that's travelled to the away games, that'll help with tremendously. And I'm sure all the supporters will be, some be neutral, some will be obviously Lochee United fans, but I'm sure they'll all be rooting for Lochee United.